Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we good now. Good morning, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now I think we got something going here. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. What's going on? Happy Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. All right, what's going on, everybody? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, Mia gave me a thumbs up. That means you can hear me. Okay, I appreciate it. All right. Well, first of all, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's early for some of y'all, but I've been up for quite some time. Okay. Good morning to Simply Elegant One. Good morning to Nikki P. Good morning to P and 2. Ross, Mia. Hey, baby. What's up, Leela? How are you? Let's see. Demi Bell is in the house. I know that's right. Come on, we gotta get to them coins, Demi. I know that's right. Uh, Melanated Fitness, what's going on? Let's see who else up in here. Tea Time Tug, I like that. What's going on, Stacy? Darren, what's going on? Sweet Essence, what's going on? Jamie, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? All right, listen. First of all, I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend thus far already. You guys do know that I have a couple announcements to make, okay? Um, and let me say this. These ain't no sad announcements. Let's get into it. These ain't no sad announcements, honey. These are announcements that we just must get into, honey. Child. Okay, hold on. All right. So I wanted to put this statement up here and we'll read it together. All right. We will definitely read this together. And then we'll go from there. Okay. All right. Now, this is coming from my production company, TCDD Productions. And it says, Dear valued viewers and supporters, regrettably, TCDD Productions has decided to cancel the show School of Love. Now, this choice stems from the discovery that the talent has found love outside of the show. And listen, we love to see love. The show's core concept revolved around Schoolboy's quest for love. Taking that into account, we extend our congratulations to Schoolboy on finding new love and wishing them both the very best. While we understand that this news may come as a disappointment to our audience, we want to express our gratitude for your support and understanding. We also believe that this is an outcome, that this outcome is a testament to the authenticity and unpredictability of real life situations. However, we are excited to share that TCDD Productions has a lineup of new and engaging projects on the horizon. And we are thrilled to announce the upcoming season 2 of Hotline Bling Chat Room, along with other exciting ventures that we are currently developing. We invite you to stay tuned for further announcements as we continue to bring you innovative and entertaining content. In this world of entertainment, sometimes paths diverge, but we believe that every ending opens the door to new beginnings. At TCDD Productions, we embrace the concept that there is no love lost, but that there is greater love gained in every experience. Okay, so again, we just want to say thank you. We want to congratulate Schoolboy on that. Cause listen, when you find you somebody, then you gotta keep them. And the premise of the show was literally to find love. So listen, we didn't have to do it. We didn't have to do it. It just happened organically. So I'm here for it. I am so here for it, and we want to say congratulations. This does not have anything to do with our relationship with Schoolboy or anything of that sort. This is just saying that we are happy, we are proud, and baby, we are here. If listen, we want everything to work out. We're gonna always be here. All right. So that's how I wanted to open this up, is by letting you all know that. Now, here's what I want to say. This does not exclude any other projects that we do have going on, child, because we do have some other projects coming. Okay. And with that being said, okay, shout out to the people who just came in a room. Miss T and F already blessed the platform. Shout out to you. We appreciate it, honey. Yes, yes. Yes, period. So yeah, we are excited for Schoolboy. Y'all show Schoolboy some love, honey. We're excited. We're excited. This is 2024, baby. And when you got somebody, you got to keep them. Cause y'all see this world that we live in. It's like relationships and marriage is not really the important thing. So I'm happy. I'm happy for Schoolboy. All right. All right. So with that being said, we still are doing our raffle slash giveaway. Okay. We're not gonna take that away from you at all. We do still have this going on. All right. You have the opportunity to win a virtual Walmart gift card. Who can't use Walmart? Okay. You can get you drawers, you can get your groceries, you can get you some snack packs around there. You can do whatever you need to do. Food for the dogs, whatever. Okay. You can win a Walmart virtual gift card, all right, with donations of $25 or more sent over to the crowd fund. And if you don't want to use crowdfund, you can use Cash App or Venmo with crowdfund in the memo line. Okay. And of course, multiple donations equal multiple entries into the drawing. Also, our official statement is also on our website, but also on our website, you can take part in a survey. It's a free survey to win $25. Okay. One thing about it, and two things for sure. When you're in business and you really trying to grow and things like that, baby, you gotta market yourself and you gotta brand yourself in a way to be able to market. So listen, it may seem like we got a lot going on, cause we do. But y'all stay tuned, okay? Just stay tuned. So I will say this. I'm not gonna give you guys a specific date. Not gonna give you guys a specific date. I actually can't give you a specific date. But this is news. So you guys remember last year when we did the award show for reality stars, right? We did that last year. We did great. Shout out to the team who helped prepare that. I will never take that away from anyone. I appreciate everybody's help with that. However, guess what? We will be having an award show this year. Okay, we will be having an award show this year. All the developing things are happening behind the scenes. So y'all stay tuned for that. All right, stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. All right. So tonight, y'all know tonight it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down, down. Okay, anyway. So y'all know me and Jay, we have our new Saturday night show, honey, and it is going to be some things tonight. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be some things tonight. It's gonna be some things tonight. So y'all make sure y'all join Jay and I. Jay and I was it's just so crazy. Our friendship is crazy. Our friendship is bananas. So I promise y'all want to tune in tonight. We are going to have a key. And, should I give away something? Not necessarily give it away. Okay. Just know you want to tune in to tonight because first of all, you just don't know what you're going to get. Okay. You just don't know what you're going to get. I'm going to just put it that way. You just don't know what you're going to get. So make sure you show up and show up on time. Okay. Show up and show up on time. All right. You do not have to worry about, Shanita's World because Shanita's World came on last night. Okay. That shade was for my sis Trending. That's who that was for. But we will be here tonight, 9:45 Eastern time, 8:45 Central time. And we're going to be here having us a good time. All right. So Saturday Night Giggles with Jay Taylor and Chef Don coming tonight. So be ready. And shout out to this year's team because it's going, listen, one thing about it and two things for certain. I want anything that we are doing to be top notch. And so I said this second year we're gonna devour. It's gonna be great. So y'all stay tuned for those announcements as they are released. Okay. All right. So we've put out our official statement. We've discussed today's show. We've discussed the crowd fund. We've discussed all those good things. All right. So let's get into Porsha and NENE, child. Let's go ahead and get into Porsha and NENE. Actually, before I get into Porsha and NENE, let me get into the Bishop, child. Hold on. All right. So I have started doing something over on my channel, and it's called a Trip Down Memory Lane series about the Bishop. Okay. And this is starring the Bishop's old lives, so we could get a key. Last night I did 3, or yesterday I did 3 episodes. Today I'm going to only do either one or two. One of them is quite long, and that's when he talked to his attorney or his former attorney, who is no longer his attorney, who was talking crap about him allegedly before he started representing him. And then even after he represented him, he's still going around kind of talking sideways and talking outside of his neck. But anyway, we're going to look at the live together a little bit later on, okay? So y'all stay tuned for that. And this is just what we're going to do. I'm listen. Ain't doing nothing wrong. All we doing is re-airing the old live. Okay, we gotta prove a point, honey. Period. How you doing? All right. All right, so let's get into Porsha and NENE. So yesterday, child, I was definitely minding my business, and several people sent this to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Most people know I like Porsha. And everybody know I love me some NENE Leakes. That's never going to change. No one can ever make me dislike NENE Leakes. Okay, just never. So I was minding my business yesterday, and people kept sending this to me, and I see where NENE has come to the internet with a message about Porsha and what Porsha is doing. So we're going to listen to this, and then I'm going to give my commentary on this. I think if most of you follow me on any social media platforms, you guys know I'm not here for this at all. I think that this is gutter snipe behavior. Gutter snipe behavior. And I have to disagree with people who say that NENE should not post this. Why not? If Porsha jeopardizes her job behind the scenes, why couldn't she publicly come out and say how she feel? I really dislike how y'all do NENE. Y'all swear up and down people can say and do whatever they want to. And then when NENE come out, NENE is so wrong. How is NENE wrong? How is NENE wrong for coming out literally giving us what happened? I don't think it's wrong. I think we needed to know this. Because when she starts getting blackballed more in the industry behind the scenes, now, Porsha, you have been added to that list. You have been added to that list, honey. Because we don't do this to our other sisters. We don't do this. And Porsha, you say, Porsha, I'm just gonna have to tell you how I feel. You was at season 12, whatever that was, when y'all was doing all that calling around, y'all was mad at Candy because Candy went up to the higher ups, to the execs without y'all and different stuff like that. You was upset about the situation. And for you to go behind NENE's back and tell the execs that you can't work with her due to the issues that y'all had in the past, Porsha, you've been to Dubai with NENE. Not only have you been to Dubai with NENE, but NENE was at your wedding. And when we see y'all together, y'all look like y'all are definitely having a good time. I don't disagree with NENE coming out and saying it. Y'all really get upset with NENE for what? People do this all the time. Do y'all get upset when Monique do it? Monique get to hollering about chances and stuff that have been taken from her. But everybody, oh, we love you, Mo. We love you, Mo. We love you, Mo. But then when NENE do it, it's a problem. I don't agree with that. But anyway, let's listen.
Disappointing video, but nonetheless, here goes. So earlier this week, I was told by my management company that the Netflix scripted series called The Upshaws were interested in casting me for a part. In Upshaws, it's Mike Epps and Wanda Sykes. Directing this particular episode is Kim Fields. I was excited to do it. It's a comedy. I love comedy. I used to have a comedy show out on the road. Some of you guys know. So comedy is something that I love to do, and was really happy to do it. As the talks went on, we agreed upon whatever we agreed upon. I was to fly out to LA on Tuesday. They told me that Porsha William Gubadia was also playing in this particular series. She would be side by side with me. Excited. I haven't seen Porsha. We always have a good laugh when we see each other. So I was just like, okay, so me and Porsha are going to kill this part. I get to LA on Tuesday. They tell me to go straight to, to the studios. I need to go into wardrobe. Once I got into wardrobe, I'd chosen to wear like this silver color. They showed me a picture of Porsha. They said Porsha's wearing something similar in color, and maybe I would choose something else because we were going to be, side by side doing this scene. No problem. I gave them a whole different look. They told me we were going to be having rehearsal. At rehearsal, I didn't see Porsha. There was a stand-in. We broke for lunch. We came back. We were going to do a whole run-through. I still didn't see Porsha. I'm just waiting to see Porsha, right? I'm excited to see Porsha. I'm like, well, I want to, wait till Porsha said, so me and her can chop it up. So Porsha never came. We wrapped for the evening. I went back to my hotel. When I got to my hotel, production called me and asked me if I had any issues with any housewives because they were going to be recasting the other position. And I was like, oh my God, no, like.
Now just imagine some producers calling you to ask you. See, they were onto something when production called and said, do you have any other issues with any other housewives such as Kim, Cynthia, and I forgot who the other person, she might have even named Porsha. She said she don't have no issues with none of these people. Marlo was the other person. I'm sorry. Marlo Hampton was the other person that she talked to. Like, anyway, I'm gonna let her finish because, oh, child.
What? And they were going to recast the position that Porsha was playing. I was like, what? Why? And they said, do you have any issues with Kim Zolciak, Cynthia Bailey, Marlo Hampton? And I was like, no. Like, I just saw Kim recently and we talked. I talked to Cynthia Bailey often. I talked to Marlo Hampton often. No, like, they ultimately cast Cynthia Bailey, and she was flown out to LA on Wednesday. We did the part together. I was later told that Porsha did not show up to work and had said that she did not want to work with me, that we had issues from the past, and she did not want to work with me.
You do not say that in the industry that we in. You don't do that. You do not get to do that, Porsha. You do not. You are another black woman. And just like you want people to support you during your divorce, you don't try to take no coins from nobody's table. And in all essence, that's exactly what you were trying to do. Regardless of if NENE still did the job or not, she's still painting a picture of NENE behind the scenes, and y'all producers talk. Y'all hear Monique talk about it all the time. Producers talk. So it is foul. Y'all do know also producers do like corporate jobs do with references. Producers and production companies do the same thing.
Let me take that in for a second. Listen, I am more than disappointed. Porsha and I have double dated a few times, okay? Okay. Simon had a birthday. We were all in Miami together. We hung out for the whole weekend to celebrate Simon's birthday. We all decided one weekend to go to Vegas to see Usher. We all went to Vegas to see Usher, couples. I was in Dubai. Porsha and Simon were in Dubai. We all hung out. Yanni and I have gone to Simon and Porsha's home to hang out, party, drink. My son came over, brought hookahs. We ate African food, had a great time. Of course, Porsha had a wedding, and I'm at her wedding. I've seen Porsha in Atlanta out. We've laughed and talked. I am shocked that Porsha would go to a production company. I am shocked to hear that Porsha would go to a production company and say that she doesn't want to work with me because we've had a lot of issues in the past. What lots of issues that we had in the past. Mind you guys, I haven't been a housewife in over 4.5 years, okay? Besides that, as black women, okay, when you call a black woman angry, difficult, we've got problems, I can't work with them on set, that is a death trap for a black woman in the industry. We don't have any issues that we can't work together. We are professionals. We get on set and we work together and do what we got to do. Your issues in the past, if you had to pick a housewife, it certainly wouldn't be with me. It would have been with Kenya. It would have been with Candy. Those were your major.
So I'm just reading some of y'all comments. In my opinion, it's more to this story. Of course, it's going to always be more to the story and she'll be handled differently. To me, if this is true, she pulled a NENE move. Porsha doesn't owe her anything. Yeah, keep listening to this. Keep listening to this video. If Porsha didn't owe her, if she didn't owe Porsha anything or Porsha didn't owe her anything, she wouldn't have been mad at NENE for not hitting her up about her marriage. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think it is in just a minute, and I know that's your opinion, P2 Ross, but to say that Porsha doesn't owe her anything, no, she doesn't owe her anything, but you also can't throw up the fact that you mad that I didn't hit you up about your divorce, because I don't owe that to you either. I'm just saying, but anyway, let's keep going.
Issues. We've had petty things. We're on a reality show. So we obviously are going to have some sort of issues, but we've not had anything where we could not work together. I'm sad and disappointed that Porsha would go to any company and say that she's had issues with me and we cannot work together. That is a lie. I text her. So it's not like I'm doing this video, I didn't text her. I text her. And she sent me a text back saying that she's going through her divorce and I didn't reach out to little sis. Are you serious? You and your husband were just happy and smiling in Dubai. I thought you guys were having a fight. And maybe you guys are going to get back together. I don't know what y'all personal business are. I don't want to be nosy, okay? I don't want to invade your privacy. Maybe you need some time. I don't know what you need. I was happy to see her and talk to her and chop it up then. I don't want to pry. Yes, Yanni and Simon are hanging out together, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm not hanging out with Simon. Yanni's hanging out with Simon. I can't change this relationship with that man. I wouldn't let him change my relationship with Porsha. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing that you would do that. It's very disappointing. And people need to stop. They need to stop doing that. That's not right.
All right. So I want to make a couple references here. So the first thing I want to say is, of course, there is more behind the scenes that we do not know. We do not know. Okay. We do not know. And it is definitely a possibility. And most people know that Bravo probably told Porsha to do that, but Porsha could have handled it better, regardless of if I don't care. Portia's a grown woman and Porsha could have handled that better. I don't agree with none of this. I don't. It's foul. It's a horrible move. And if Porsha allowed Bravo to play her like that, that shows how much of a woman you are. Because in my opinion, you could have handled this better by at least giving NENE some type of heads up. But to say that she is difficult to work with, just say you don't want to do the project. Just say that. You didn't show up. So just say you don't want to do the project. That's all you had to say. I don't care if Bravo told Porsha to do it. It's wrong. And you should stand for something. As black women, you should stand for something. So it's not right. And I don't know why people are trying to make it seem like NENE is so wrong for getting up here and talking about this. But she feels a type of way, and I think she has every right to feel that way. Especially if I've been kicking it with you. Especially if I've been spending my coins with you, kicking it and hanging out and doing all these things. It's foul. You're going to say you didn't text little sis, but you didn't text big sis and tell big sis what was going on. That's the problem that I have. So you want, it's giving me Porsha, you want it all. So you want her to hit you up and be like, oh, my big sis, you didn't hit me up because I'm going through a divorce, but you didn't hit your big sister up to let her know what was going on behind the scenes. And you didn't have to give steps. I'm not saying she had to blatantly come out and say, oh, Bravo told me to say that you were hard to work with. No, that's not what I'm saying. But there could have been a way that Porsha could have played that right without ruining her friendship with NENE. And they did have some type of friendship. If we breaking bread together, if I'm coming to your house breaking bread with you, y'all can't make none of this right. Ain't none of it right. Regardless, even if we just take what we've seen for face value, it ain't right. Kathy, then that would be solely on Porsha. Why put that on NENE? That's what I'm saying. Regardless of what it was behind the scenes, there's a way to handle this. That's foul. That is foul. Again, we're in 2024 when things are getting harder for us. They're not getting no easier. Things are getting harder. You don't do this to your good sis. You just do not do it. Little sis, big sis, whatever. You don't do this. And then hit up and say, oh, well, my little sis didn't hit me up. Now, let me put something else in perspective. Let's talk about Candy. Candy went on her Amazon Live last night or yesterday. On her Amazon Live, somebody in the comments asked her, Candy, have you talked to Porsha since her announcement of her divorce? You know what Candy said? Candy said, I ain't reached out to her at all. Mind you, Porsha and Candy hang out with the same people. They hang out in the same circles. Toya Johnson, right? Or whatever her name is now, Rush, whatever it is. All of them people, they all hang out together. Candy didn't even hit you up about your divorce. Porsha, you foul. And my thing with this is you want somebody to rally around you and support you through your divorce, but when you go around playing with black women like this, you got a problem. And you cannot be mad if black women do not support your divorce. And I said what I said and I meant it. This is wrong. And I was really frustrated last night because I'm just in my mind, I'm thinking, NENE been doing her, her own thing. Regardless of who she been working with, she been catching the coins, and it just is what it is. In one breath, everybody want to say NENE broke and NENE this. Then when NENE get a job, it's a problem. Listen, do I agree with her being over there on Zeus? No, I don't, because I don't condone Zeus. But there's a coin for her, and it's really her business. But to do something like this is foul work. And you could have worded that thing better. Even after the fact, you could have worded that thing better. If Bravo told you, and that is specifically people in the comment, well, maybe Portia, Andy is her boss, so maybe she got some loyalty to Andy. Regardless of how you circle it up and put it up, it should have been handled differently. Let me see. Do I still have this on Hotline Bling? We actually discussed NENE and Portia on their Dubai trip. Let me see if I still had it. I don't think I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
All right here. Now what was said?
What's this,
And what was
Portia?
said?
Now you really about to piss me off because now I done pulled up the receipt.
All right here. Now what was said?
This was just in Dubai, y'all. This was just in Dubai. I want to say this was around Christmas time or right before Christmas. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. That's fake. And Portia, honestly, if Bravo or Andy made you do this, you should have sat back and thought about how you could approach this situation. Because what you did is some nasty work, and you better hope don't nobody do that to you. I'm just saying, you better hope don't nobody do that to you. It's nasty. Something happened that we don't know about. That could be the case. That could definitely very well be the case. But I'm commentating on what I see in front of me. And regardless, this is wrong, y'all. This is wrong. And I have you to know, producers work just like corporate America does. They talk. They speak to each other. It's not always that they going at each other. Y'all know productions work just like jobs do, where you gotta have references and all of these other kind of stuff. Yes, that's how some of these people get these roles that they're on. Did NENE make it worse by bringing attention to it? In my opinion, no. We needed to know. So no, I don't personally think that. I think it needed to be said. And I'm not mad at NENE for doing it. When Portia was trying to clear the air, when they had their issues on Housewives about Candy going to the execs before they did, instead of going as a group, nobody told Portia she shouldn't have got online and did what she did. Like, to me, it's just all the way wrong. It's all the way wrong. Let's see. Whatever it is, whatever it was, she should have just told her what it was. And you know what, Joe? In my opinion, she didn't have to tell her what it was exactly, because ain't nobody telling you to mess on where you getting paid from. I'm not saying that. But there was a better way to handle this. Instead of you saying that NENE was difficult to work with, how come you just didn't say, I just can't do this job? That's all you had to say. You didn't show up. All you had to do was tell your agent to tell them, production, that you no longer wanted to participate. And if they would have asked why, you could say personal reasons. But she decided to do this. So guess what? You get all the smoke, Porsha. Yeah, I feel like that NENE was making it public to stop. Yes, production people talk just like people talk like jobs and things. It's the same way. This is wrong. This is wrong. Again, we are moving up and things are not getting any easier for any of us out here in these streets. And again, if I need to go back and pull the receipts from when Porsha went live and all the support Porsha got when she was over there talking about how Candy still forgave her, how Candy went to the execs without them when she was doing Black Lives Matters. Like, we're gonna talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Cause what y'all saying on Twitter, y'all saying, oh, Candy is vindicated one more time because Candy, everybody been saying for years that Candy is the reason for NENE's demise. No, I think people know that NENE is the reason for NENE's demise. People know that. That's no shade, no tea. People know that. But what we not gonna do is sit up and act like what Porsha did and what we know Porsha has done is cool and cute and okay. It's not. It's not. And I don't see nothing wrong with NENE coming out here expressing it. Did she get a little petty? And it probably could have been left out. Absolutely. It could have been. But I'm on petty time with you. Let's go. And again, Porsha did sign that deal with with NBC Universal. Cool, cute. Okay. How come you didn't handle this like someone who signed on to NBC Universal? Because that's not how you would handle it. Like, that's just not how you would handle that. So, Porsha, I was having a little speck of sympathy or empathy, whatever it is for you. But now I ain't got none. I lost respect because let me just say this. Again, as a black woman, and y'all done seen the things that NENE have been through, for you to do something like this is foul. It is foul, my good sis. It's foul. And then for you to blame it on the fact that you going through a divorce and she didn't text little sis, but you didn't text big sis to let big sis know, hey, we working together. You didn't do none of that. Exactly. NENE been over here getting a check however it look. NENE, that's exactly what NENE been doing. And now that NENE is getting opportunities, they are still being snatched from up under her. And we want her to go back over there to Bravo. Oh, but Bravo probably told her to do it. I'm not cool. I'm not okay with it. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. And I don't even think you need to be a NENE fan to see that this is wrong. I agree. Porsha does need to go to therapy. I agree. She definitely needs to be in therapy. Go whatever you dealing with when it comes to assignment for 18 months. That's your business. You do not have no business taking that out on nobody else. That's you. You deal with it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But that's just the way that I feel about it. It is so wrong for you to do this. And your good sis that hang out with your same crew. We always see y'all in pictures together. And they say they didn't check on you either. And Candy literally said the reason why she did not check on Porsha was because she didn't know what to say to Porsha. Okay, clearly that could be NeNe's case too. And I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know if Bravo told Porsha to do that. It's kind of what it sounded like to me. But you know, just saying. It sounded like to me, you know, Porsha has some loyalty to her employer. And this is what it boiled down to. And I think that this is wrong. And again, as I stated before, if y'all black sisters, if y'all don't stand up for anything, how do y'all expect for other people outside of y'all to stand up for y'all? Y'all don't even stand up for each other. Yeah, I said it. I said it. And I mean all of it. And I don't care who don't like it. Support black women. Protect black women. But is black women doing that to other black women? I just want to know. Because this is one of those situations to where black women just ain't supporting black women. And it's been documented, honey. Documented. It's been documented. I'm sorry if it hurts some feelings, but it's just the truth. It's just how I feel right now. Like, in all essence, we keep talking about protect the black women. We keep talking about support the black women. But are the black women willing to support and protect their own sister? I just want to know because it don't look like it. I remember when we literally saw that video of Porsha, everybody was excited. They was like, oh, Porsha and NeNe hanging out with Cynthia. We all thought that. Well, I ain't gonna say we all, but most of the internet thought that was cute. We was like, we don't know what they got cooking up, but they hanging out with the Dubai girls. I didn't think that it was gonna be no Real Housewives of Atlanta. I didn't think it was gonna be no girls trip, nothing like that. They were literally genuine, looking like they were having fun. So for me, I think the problem that I have is I'm gonna do everything I got to protect the black women. Absolutely. But I want y'all to start protecting y'all own. Start speaking up for y'all own. Like for real, man. This right here is just some foul work. It's some foul work. And no, we know when we see these folks together, ain't nobody saying that they best friends, they best Judies, and they hang out all the time. But dog, NeNe and Numani, or whatever that man name is, them been all the way down there to Porsha's house. I say down there, but you know, they still live in Atlanta. But I'm just saying, been to Porsha house, they sat around the pool and ate caviar and all of that stuff, what rich peoples do. And this is what you do to me? Somebody in the comments talk about, well, I don't think Porsha done like NeNe since season 8. Girl, we talking about 9 whole years ago? But they can hang out and do what they do. But you think that Porsha's still mad at something she did in season 8? Oh. That's exhausting. That's exhausting. Like, sometimes I really feel like we go down this path of dumbness, stupidness, all the nisses. Because, girl, what? So, again, I ain't knocking nobody's opinion on this. I just feel like there was a better way to handle this if this was the case. If you had some loyalty to your employer, again, it's just a better way to handle this. What's up, Ebony M? What's up? What's up, everybody? Regina, how you doing, baby? Yona, how you doing, baby? About to go to the shampoo bowl. Be right back. Okay. Oh, you must be getting a retwist, honey. I need one. I need one. So is NeNe still going to be on the Upshaws, According to NENE, yes, she is going to be on the Upshaws. They replaced Portia's part with Portia's part with I mean Cynthia took over Portia's part. Kanisha, and I think that that's the biggest thing for me too. She know NENE. I'm pretty sure NENE has had conversations with Porsha about how many jobs and stuff that she may not have gotten because of what went on. You can't tell me that they haven't had those conversations. We know about some of those things, so you can't tell me that Porsha didn't know. So for you to do something like this is whack, foul, and all I got to say is you just better hope that when karma come back around, that it have a little mercy on you. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Right now, yeah, you might be good because you done signed on with Bravo and all this other stuff. But yeah, remember, you still got stuff going on in your personal life, Porsha. Yeah, Cynthia been out, Darren, that's so true. Cynthia been out here working, honey. Cynthia been out here working, honey. Cynthia doing her thing. They both have, honestly, regardless of again how we feel about the work that NENE may have done, she been working, been minding her business, taking her pictures, wearing her bodysuit, putting them all on Instagram and stuff like that, and just living her life and doing what she needs to do. Zeus is beneath NENE. What hell? NENE trying to get a job, honey. She's trying to get back in there. Y'all say the woman broke. No, NENE didn't lose her coin, but in a sense, she could possibly lose her coin, right? Um, y'all see Jasmine comment just really prove what I just said. Y'all say NENE broke, NENE out here working, and then you gonna stop her coin again. Really? Really? That's the point of what we talk about. And I'm not in any pocket to know if NENE pockets is drying up. We don't know that. We really do not know that. We do not know if NENE's pockets is drying up. Y'all swear up and down because NENE is not on Housewives that her pockets got to be drying up. Y'all have no clue what Greg may have left NENE. We don't know that. And Greg was a money man. Not only was he a money man, but he also was over they money and stuff. So we don't know how Greg may have set NENE up. And actually, there was a letter that was written that NENE said that Greg wrote her that said that she wouldn't have to worry about anything. So again, we do not know what NENE's pockets look like. Just because we do not see her on TV do not mean the woman broke. Y'all swear that's the first thing y'all wants to say about everybody else, and guarantee that everybody that's saying it got more coins than we do. I'm just saying, and scratch all them things about the her not paying the taxes and all of that kind of stuff. These celebrities go through tax debt all the time. That's nothing new. Not saying it's right, but they go through it all the time. It's nothing new. Broke people don't live in a $1.8 million condo, period. Cynthia has been doing the doggone thing. She's is she on BMF? I didn't know that. Yes, I did, because I saw her red carpet picture. I did know that. And I want to say her and Lala Anthony was talking about it. Porsha seems to be out for herself instead of trying to help others. They also say Porsha's a user too. And plenty of people have said that. Anyway, I am not disappointed with Porsha because unfortunately I knew Porsha was a snake. She just proved it. She better hope that she never needs NENE to have her back again. Don't ish on people on your way up. I agree. I do agree with that. People get a little money. Porsha, they go crazy. It's called professionalism. Best to everyone. And NENE has grandchildren to take care of. I agree. NENE protected Portia several times, even when Portia was wrong. Not only that, but NENE also saved Portia's job. NENE and Candy. So let's set the record straight. NENE and Candy also saved Portia's job several times, not just once, several times. And there have been producers who have come back and stated that NENE was not lying about saving Portia's behind from the network dropping Portia. So no, it's not cool. It's just not cool. Kim Fields was never the underdog. Now, her production credits and industry work runs deep. I do agree. Like, this is wrong. I'm with you on Natty. I'm disappointed in Portia too. And again, I really sit back and be trying to really like folks, and then y'all go do something like this. Girl, you need to be focused on your storyline for the season. Because if we're not going to talk about this divorce and Simon, what is we going to talk about? I don't care nothing about you and Dennis. I don't care about you and Lauren. I don't care about you and your mama, to be honest. I'm just keeping it all the way a buck. And we're going to bring the mess, baby. Bring whatever you dealing with when it comes to Simon, baby. Stop trying to hide everything. Now, I was trying to have a little leeway, and I said I didn't want Ken to come for Portia, but Kenya, come on, go on and handle it. As a matter of fact, bring Marlo back as a friend of us so she can go on and get it in with Portia too. I'm just saying, Portia, girl, you do not have no room to be doing stuff like this. Let's keep it 100. Yeah, and I had y'all to know I don't like stuff like this. And again, the reason why I don't like stuff like this again is because we sit up and we get to hollering, protect the black women. When black women doing this to each other, come on, man. Come on, man. Baby, if somebody want to know who Kim, let me tell y'all. Even though the people say I don't like Candy, which is not true, I just call Candy out on when I see Candy wrong. But Candy, Candy and Kim, both of their credentials, but Kim's is more, she been doing this a long time. Kim Fields have been doing this a long time. But I would love to work with both of them, honey. Absolutely. When you have an opportunity like that, something outside of reality TV, outside of the realm that everybody knows you in, and then somebody mess up the job for you, yeah, I'm not mad at NENE for even having a little petty side. I'm not. It made me think the whole time we blaming Bravo, it could have been Portia saying that they didn't want to work with NENE. Wait, it made me think the whole time we blaming Bravo. I see what you're saying. Melanated Fitness. And if you thinking that, I'm not even going to discount your opinion on that, because I can see where you can see that at. I definitely can see exactly why you saying that. NENE been through a lot, and she's still surviving. She still keeps her head up. She do. Because honestly, that woman probably really, especially after losing Greg, could have really, you know what I'm saying, really went through a rough time. That's the reason why I'm not hard on NENE when it comes to Numani or whatever that man name is. I'm not hard on them because, y'all, grief is tough. And everybody deal with their stuff in a different situation. And sometimes you just have those friendly spaces with people. And sometimes it may end up being sexual, and that's not the sole intent. But you are looking for someone who you can confide in, who you can talk to. And I really believe that that's what that man was to NENE. And it just went a little further. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have grace on that situation, because grief ain't nothing to play with. Grief is not nothing to play with, especially you done lost your mate, you done lost your spouse who you've been married to for all this long time, who took care of you. Greg loved NENE's dirty draws, and we all know it. So, like, again, I try my best not to judge. Oh, you back with the? She said he was a narcissist. Okay, whatever. Again, grief can have spells on you, and so I try to have grace in that area because grief ain't an easy thing to go through, and most of us have been through some stages of grief, and we know that it's not the same for everybody. Right, he might be a comfort to her, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, like, I mean, whatever they decide to do in their bedroom, that's their business. But I do think that sometimes people come into your life to help comfort you or to help you in certain ways, and I think that that's truly what that man was for her. Right, I cannot tell anyone how to grieve. It's difficult, and people do what they can. Yeah, like, child. NENE probably was at a point where she barely was waking up and moving around. And I say that for anybody who's lost a spouse. What's her name? Judge Lynn, what's her name? Dang, why did her name slip my mind? Like her husband, for instance. Like, I still be worried about her. What is her name? Judge Lynn, Toller. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, even for her, lost her husband, and I honestly, now when she upload videos and stuff, I still be very concerned about her. I do. You lose a spouse, honey, child, no matter how long you really been together. Of course, if you've been together for a quite long time, it's hard, but I try not to judge people, especially when it comes to their spouse, their parents, siblings, or anything like that, because people deal with it differently. And I forget that because now that y'all put her name in the chat, I thought about Roland Ray. Talking about Judge Lynn Toller. Okay, sorry. I don't know why that popped up in my head. But again, I just feel like in the industry that we're in at this particular point, we just can't go around doing stuff like this because it makes it hard for folks. It do. It just it make it hard for people. Yeah, they were devastated. You lose somebody who is literally your everything. And regardless, again, one thing I can say about Greg showed his authenticity on that camera and it never wavered, it never changed, it never did anything. We saw Greg be the same Greg. Love, Nene's dirty draws, skid marks, and everything. I'm just saying, same with Judge Lento, her husband. I mean, just loved each other down to the core. So again, I try not to judge people or try not to be so harsh on people when they lose a spouse or when they lose a loved one, period. Honestly, like, gotta be a little bit more sympathetic. I'm so sorry for your loss, and then the next breath you mad at me because something that I did because of a loss. You know what I'm saying? So I just, yeah. Yeah, that, yes, that baby is struggling. I know what their love was like, because it was deep and spiritual. Yes. I be so concerned for her. I really do. I be so concerned for her because I said, and she talks about one thing about it that I do like is she talks about her grief. She talks about the steps that she takes during her grief. So that part I do. Oh Lord, that part I do like, but I do be concerned about her. I do. Hold on, y'all. Mm. Okay, sorry, I had to get somebody together over there on Twitter. So this is what I said on Twitter. I said stop making this about NeNe's demise and we blaming Candy for years for all that mess. That's all they were saying on Twitter yesterday. And I said the point of the matter is Portia did some foul ish, regardless of why the ish was flat out wrong, especially if they've been hanging out and kicking it. It's some snake gate ish. That's what I said. So somebody said, do we know if Portia did it? We don't know. And like I said, we are saying if Portia did it. We don't know. We do not know. But we're commentating on what NeNe came out and said. If Portia wants to clear her name, Portia come out and clear your name. Other than that, y'all shut up with that sideways stupid talk. Like I said, and I meant exactly what I did say. So Queenie, whoever you are over there in my comment section, you about to fool around and get blocked. Cause like I said, it was wrong. And this is what I'm talking about when I do not agree with black women sitting up thinking that things are okay, cool, all that. Like, bro, no, we're not doing it. As I stated, it is dead wrong. Period. And I ain't on no Portia hate train. That's why I say y'all just be saying whatever y'all want to say. Y'all don't even know. I ain't on no Portia hate train. Don't nobody hate Portia. I've actually had some sympathy and empathy for Portia up until now, if this is what you done. And you can't tell me who to talk about, who not to talk about. Y'all got a lot of nerves, and I think y'all in 2024, y'all need to know exactly how to approach certain people because y'all done lost y'all mind. I said what I said, and I meant it. And what you gonna do about it? That part I don't never understand. Y'all act like y'all be out here like y'all gonna threaten somebody for their opinion or what they got to say. Girl, go find you something to do. Go touch a petal of grass. Go pull some weeds. Go do something. People's is weird, honey. Okay, let me see something. Hold up, y'all. Portia did. Oh, Nikki P. Shout out to Nikki P. Yes, Nikki P is in the chat. We're gonna always be praying for Nikki P. Always. Have you seen the receipts that Michelle ATL dropped last night of the text message between NeNe and Portia? Shut up. Oh well, you know Michelle is good friends with NeNe, so maybe NeNe sent her the text. Let's go look, child. Hold on. And I'm going for my phone, honey. I'm going for my phone. Michelle A.T. Alien Brown. Oh, she had binge worthy with her yesterday. I love binge worthy. Okay, I'm gonna read y'all the text messages. I ain't finna get in trouble. Okay, I ain't finna get in trouble, but I am going to read you guys what the text messages are. Okay. Uh Child, I didn't know Michelle put this out here like this. Okay, let's get into it. So NeNe texts Portia. I'm assuming NeNe is in the blue. She texts Portia. She says, "Hey Portia, I hope you are doing well. I'm shocked to hear that we have issues. Now I want to say this. Hold on, let me say this. So before I'm gonna just say alleged. These are alleged text messages. Before this, Portia says something to NENE like big with two laughing faces, and then NENE responds back with laughing faces. And then that's when NENE texts Portia this. So she says, "Hey Portia, I hope you are well. I hope you are well. I am shocked to hear that we are having issues. You didn't want to work with me. Wow, just wow. We have double dated a few times, Vegas, Miami, your home, etc. It's sad to hear. We have hung out in Dubai. You were texting me about housewives. This is sad. We are black women that need to work, not stopping each other from working." Okay. That was NENE's text message to Portia. Okay, wait, hold on, y'all. So then Portia responds and says, "Yeah, all of that and through all of this and this is your first text. Who, and how the F do you not even check on little sis? Enough said, you choose a side and I'm good with that. People weird AF. No, Portia, you weird, girl. Girl, Portia. Now this is making me dislike Portia some more. I can't even hold that. Oh God. Before I do this, hold on. Because what this mean? All right. So she then says, I have shown loyalty time and time. I've also shown concern and genuine love during all of our hardship or all of your hardships, but I never get it back. It's cool though. When people move differently, so do I. No, Portia, that's moving foul. Okay? That's not just moving differently. That's moving foul. So you're upset with NENE because NENE didn't check on you about your divorce? Are you for real? When NENE was there for you and Cordell was doing everything he was doing to you? Portia, this is wrong. This is wrong. So you tell the people that she's difficult to work with because, oh my God. So then she says, NENE responds back and says, you are wrong in every way. You went extremely too far. Nothing you are saying is valid enough to go to production, to a production company and say that you don't want to work with NENE because we have issues in the past. And NENE is correct. Hold on, let me get into the rest of it. I gave you your space. I didn't want to invade your privacy. I didn't want to seem nosy. I wanted to wait until I see you in person. I was excited about working with you. As far as NENE and Simon are concerned, they have their own relationship and I have nothing to do with it. I only speak to Simon and keep it moving. Okay, wait, was that the last text? Hold on, y'all. Okay, that was the last text. So that was their text communication. So I'm gonna start from the beginning for those of you who didn't hear, so y'all know exactly what happened. Okay. Okay, so NENE texts Portia. Okay. NENE texts Portia and NENE said, and again, I want to say allegedly because I don't, I'm just saying. Okay. So NENE texts Portia. Hey Portia, I hope you are doing well. I am shocked to hear that we have issues and you didn't want to work with me. Wow, just wow. We have double dated a few times. In parentheses, she has Vegas, Miami, and your home, etc. It's sad to hear. We have hung out in Dubai. You were texting me about housewives, and did I not tell y'all that I'm quite sure that they have had conversations about housewives? Okay, that justifies what I just said. So she says this is sad. We are black women that need to work. Stop not stopping each other from working. And regardless of if NENE fulfilled what she was supposed to fulfill, it's the after effect that now NENE has to worry about of saying that she don't want to work with Porsha, or the Porsha doesn't want to work with NENE because of the issues. Y'all know this. This is not a game that we about to play. Yes, there's color exchange. Oh, okay. Okay. She probably did. Quiet Storm. She probably did block her. She probably did. Okay. But the text message exchanges are blue and white. They are still blue and white. So then Porsha says, yeah, all of that. And through all of this, and I'm so confused. Porsha, I girl, yeah, all of that. And through all of this. And this is your first text? How? How? Who and how in the F do you not even check on your little sis enough said? You choose a side and I'm good with that. People weird. So basically what it sounds like to me is, now I'm just reading this text again. It sounds like Porsha is upset with NENE because maybe NENE has talked to Simon since the announcement of their divorce. That's what I'm getting, but it's still petty. I'm not making it right. I'm just saying it's still petty. It's still petty. It's still petty. But what it sounds like to me is Porsha is upset because Namani and NENE, whatever that man name is probably still talking to Simon, and she wants NENE to stop talking to Simon because Porsha and Simon are getting a divorce. Do some of y'all might agree with that a little bit? I'm gonna read it again because that's what it sounds like to me. But hold on. Yeah, all of that and through all of this. And this is your first text. How? How, who, and how the F do you not even check on little sis enough said? You choose a side, and I'm good with that. People weird AF. That's what it gives me. And now I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not, because it's still petty. But that's what it sounds like to me. And NENE already told us that she ain't choosing no side, regardless of what they got going on. That's their business. But that's what it sounds like. It sounds like she wants NENE to choose a side when it comes to Simon. That's what it sounds like. But let me keep going. So then she says, I've shown loyalty time and time. I've also shown concern and genuine love during all of your hardships. And so she said that to so she wouldn't directly bring up Greg. I'm not dumb. I am so not dumb. I could fill these text messages out. But I never get it back. It's cool though. When people move differently, so do I. Kelly, it could be that we missing something, but based off of these text messages and based off of this video, because NENE did mention their relationship, it sounds like again that she's upset that NENE is still over there talking with Numani or Newman, whatever that man name is, in Simon. And them is two grown men, so you really can't be mad at whatever they got going on. So I'm with NENE on that. Child. Okay. Let me get back to this. I ain't gonna argue with you. Huh? I almost called y'all something. Let me. I'm not arguing with y'all. I feel like it's wrong, and that's just what I feel like. And let me mute y'all. Okay. So then Nene texts back and says, you are wrong in every way. You went extremely too far. Nothing you are saying is valid enough to go to a production company and say that you don't want to work with NENE because we have had issues in the past. I gave you your space. And you can tell Portia summed that up with Housewives because that's the reason why the production company came back and asked NENE if she has problems with any other women that were either once was on Housewives or is. Child, we can figure it out. It don't take a genius, honey. So then NENE says, I gave you your space. I didn't want to invade your privacy, and I did not want to seem nosy. I wanted to wait until I see you in person. I was excited about working with you. As far as Numani and Simon are concerned, they have their own relationship, and I have nothing to do with that. I only speak to Simon and keep it moving. That's the reason why I said Portia's mad at NENE because NENE and Numani is still in communication with Simon, and she don't like it. Period. Period. Period, Pooh. That's it. That's it. Do it make it right? Absolutely not. But that's what I gathered from that. Hold on, y'all. Uh, Hold on. I'm trying to see something. Okay. Like, cut the bull crap, bro. Some of y'all some delusion. This is why we are set back as far as we are set back. Okay. This is the reason why we are set back the way we are. This is the exact reason. So all of y'all that's talking out the side of your neck, keep it, honey, keep it, cause y'all already know. Number one, you're not gonna never make me just dislike NENE, never. And then two, Portia wrong. Portia is wrong. That's just what it is. That's just exactly what it is. Well, Omar said, "What up, Omar?" I'm sure Portia didn't call her big sis when her son was going through what he was going through. Omar, she could have called her big sis about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cannot drum up what we want support about. Like, no, ma'am, stop it. Stop it. We all know in real life, y'all don't call and check up on each other after you see everything that's going on. Like, come on. Y'all are co-workers at the end of the day. And yeah, y'all do make, yeah, I'm just saying that. But NENE and Portia hanging out and stuff like that. Honey, ain't nobody saying y'all just real good friends and real good Judies. But why would you do this to somebody? Why? I had a so-called friend like that. She dated my cousin and she felt that when they broke up, that I should have distanced myself from my cousin. Weird AF. I was like, girl, he's my blood. People are weird like that. You know, I also feel like that when it comes to friendships. Like, girl, just because you stop being friends with somebody, don't mean I gotta stop being friends with them. Whatever y'all fall out with ain't got nothing to do with me. And us as adults, how come we can't see Pat? Like, what we doing? This was wrong, y'all. And again, just based off of the information that we have seen in our face, this is just this right here is petty work. It's petty work, and you gotta always remember what goes around comes around. Portia, what I will suggest is that you do not burn any more bridges in your divorce. You don't want to do that because you, in one breath, you're mad the girls are not supporting you. And I also want to set the record straight. Let me see if I can find this video of Candy. Hold on. 'Cause I want to know, is Portia mad at Candy? Hold on. Hold up. I got something I want to show y'all. Okay. Hey, Amber, what's going on? Hey, lovely 31 blueprint. Y'all also bless the platform. Bless the platform. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. It's free. It's free. Please hit that like button. Okay, hold on one second. I am trying to get. I want to get what Candy said. Cause if this the case, Portia should also be mad at Candy. She should also send Candy a message just like this. Like she sent NENE. I'm just saying. And the reason why I'm saying it is because Portia and NENE are in close, I mean, not Portia and NENE, but Candy and NENE are in close proximity to each other. Candy Bird. Did I like this? I'm trying to say, did I like this tweet? I'm not trying to go to Candy's page. Okay, here we go. All right, hold on, y'all. Cause we finna prove a point round here. Okay, let's see. Candy, did I like the tweet? I'ma find it because Candy specifically said, Candy was like, I didn't call him check on Portia. And her same thing NENE said, the same thing Candy said. So this is why I'm saying what Portia said is some bull crap. It's some bull crap. It's some bull crap. Hold on. Okay. Lord, why didn't I bookmark that when I synced it? They got to get their stories together. Hey, I rock my crown. What's going on? Hey, Von. Portia Petty shaking my head. Yeah, this is wrong on so many levels, honey. Dang it, I didn't like it. Dog it. Whose page did I see that on? Hold on, cause I'ma find it, y'all. Bump that. I'm just to find it. Team NENE, Yeah, like I said, Portia wrong. Portia wrong. She know it. Shoot. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna eventually find it. I'm gonna keep looking for it. But Candy literally said that somebody asked her in the comments, have you talked to Portia? She literally said the same thing NeNe said. No, I didn't know what to say and I didn't want to be nosy. So what you mad at NeNe for? That's what I don't understand. So Portia's reasoning is whack. If the if the production company or somebody told you to do this, you should have asked them what's the best way to do it, cause this wasn't it. Why would they rush and check on her if she did not speak to them directly and they found out just like everyone else did on the internet? Now that I agree with Spring Moments. I agree with that. Portia can't sweep this under the rug. We need to hear her side. Yeah, she definitely needs to speak. She definitely needs to speak. And actually, now that I think about it, Portia could have took the time offset to have a one-on-one with NeNe about how she's feeling. Absolutely. They were there together. They could have went to lunch or dinner or something. I agree with that. I do agree with that. I agree that there was just a way to handle it. It was just a better way to handle it. Okay, hold on. Or do y'all think don't make me call Marlo Port Do y'all think this was a plot that NeNe and Portia came up with to bring us with the BS to get? No, I don't. I don't. Unfortunately, Omar, it'd be a lot of things that I think that people do play behind the scenes with, but I don't think that this is one of them because look how NeNe has been treated. This would really justify how she's been treated since she's left Bravo. So I don't believe that. Somebody else may, but I don't believe that. I think NeNe was truly hurt. I really do. I really, really do. Here it is, right here. Bam! I found it. I found it. Hold up. I told you I was gonna keep on looking till I found it. Let's see. Where's my bookmarks? Bookmarks.
Anyway, so but
All right. Let's see. Window capture 2. All right. So this is Candy's IG live. Okay. I mean not IG, but Amazon Live. This is Candy's Amazon Live. Listen to this.
but to answer your question, no, I did not. I have not reached out to her after it was announced about her divorce. I mean, it be so much going on. Sometimes I don't even want to call to get into it because I just be feeling like, especially when we've all been on the show together, sometimes it gets drama, it gets catty. And even though I'm not on the show, I just don't want anybody to be feeling like I'm calling them to be nosy or any of that, Because I'm sure it's all going to come out on the TV.
It seems like to me, Candy and NeNe said almost about the same thing. And the reason why I keep bringing Candy up, I'm not saying that Candy is against Porsha. I'm not saying that Candy is against NeNe. The reason why I keep bringing Candy up is because Candy hangs out with Porsha outside of them filming the show. Shamia, all of those people, they're all friends. Like they're all in the same, they see each other all the time. Bingeworthy said the same thing last night. It's yeah, I don't think it's a plot. I definitely think NeNe's hurt. I do. I definitely do. You can kind of tell when NeNe's hurt about something by the way that she talks. You I think after all of these years, we should be able to hear it. She kind of extends her words out and stuff. That's how I can tell when NeNe's a little upset. I mean, I'm just saying, but yeah. So again, I bring up this Candy situation because I want to know, are you going to have smoke for Candy when Candy decides to text you or reach out? Are you going to have any smoke for Candy for not reaching out to you? Is it a coincidence? Yes. That's how she talk when she upset. That's how you know when NeNe is upset, honey. I don't blame Candy for saying what she said. No, and again, I'm not blaming Candy at all. I'm just saying I'm putting two things together by saying like you should have smoke for Candy if you have smoke for NeNe is what I'm saying. And again, hate to bring Candy into it like that, but you know, that's just how I feel, you know. And also too, like I said, I think that I think Porsha really could have sat down and talked to NeNe and fixed this. You didn't have to go that far by stopping somebody's bag. And when we say stopping somebody's bag, I mean it because these producers talk to each other. It's just like a regular corporate job. You have resources. So if I'm reaching out to you, I need to ask how this talent is or what is this talent about. That's how they do, you know. So, well, let's be clear. Candy's live was way before this stuff came out about NeNe. Candy go live during like the early part of the day on Amazon Live. NeNe didn't put this video out until yesterday evening or something like that. So yeah, this was before NeNe, before we knew about NeNe. That's why I say that this is interesting. So because before we knew about NeNe, Candy is literally saying that she hadn't reached out to Porsha. So Porsha, what are you truly mad about? So yeah, I gotta put a timeline on this. Candy is not throwing any shade toward NeNe or anything like that because what happened with NeNe did not happen until after Candy did this live. Now you gotta put that time limit on there, or that time frame on there. Candy know what's going on. She's just not sharing. She probably could know what's going on. But again, I must give a timeline that anything that Candy said in this had nothing to do with NeNe because NeNe had not publicly come out and said anything. Timelines mean everything. I always tell y'all that. NeNe was the one that her breath. It's sad to see, no lie, y'all. It really is. It's sad to see. It's sad to see that black women are willing to do this to each other. I think, and here we are, Women's History Month, and this is the type of stuff we do, regardless of how it looks. Porsha should have thought about this, and she should have handled it a whole lot better. Did she ask for advice when she married Simon? Point blank, Porsha should have called NeNe. Absolutely, I agree. I feel like if that was your friend at any point, you should have called. You listen. Me not calling you about your crazy ass divorce, and I'm gonna say crazy, because your husband keep getting on the internet and trolling and doing all these things, and it look like you responding to his trolling and stuff like that. Folks don't be wanting to get into the middle of that. And some people really do believe that Porsha and Simon are getting back together. Some people really do believe that. Thank you, Pacino Rule. Thank you so much. Maybe I wasn't articulating it like that. Thank you. It was no dig to Candy. I'm just using it. Thank you. Just using it as an example because it is inconsistent. Candy is in more proximity of you than NENE is. I know y'all done seen all them pictures of Candy, Shamia, Tiny, Toya, Quad, all of them people, all of them folk that hang out in that circle, Carmen, I know Don wanna be there, but he not. But the rest of them, they all hang out. You know, they all kick it. So she's in more proximity and closer to Candy than she is to NENE. And you mad at NENE for not hitting you up for you and dry skin ass Simon's divorce? And another thing I didn't like them saying, oh, Candy is vindicated because y'all been blaming Candy for years for NENE's demise. No, and as a fan of NENE, I will say I feel like she has been a product of her own demise, not anybody else. NENE said what she said. She handled it like she handled it. And to me, that has always been my disagreement with NENE is how she handled it. So no, I'm that's even me loving NENE down. I can say when NENE wrong. And in this situation, I just feel like NENE is not wrong. And NENE not wrong for coming out and bringing it out to the forefront. My real question for PORSHA, why use the same lawyer that she... Child. Watch out. That's a good question, ain't it? That's a good question. That's a good question, Omar. That is a good question. I don't know what's gonna come out of this. And honestly, like I said, if we hear PORSHA's side of this and PORSHA, now PORSHA, you're gonna have to do a lot of you have to do a lot to convince me. But I'm just saying, if PORSHA come out and tell her side of the story, okay, PORSHA come out and tell her side of the story, we'll be here to listen to it. But PORSHA, this make you look crazy. So if you don't respond, then I mean, I'm just saying. And PORSHA's probably not going to respond. PORSHA ain't slick. She sure ain't. That's why I say if somebody did convince her to do this, it's very sloppy work. Very, very sloppy. And I know why y'all checking out. Y'all checking out because y'all swore up and down, I hate Candy. You don't like Candy. Anytime I bring Candy name up or Candy picture up or stuff, you know, people be in the sideline talking about I don't like Candy. No, I just be seeing Candy for what she be doing. So, and I just call her out. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, baby. Okay? Don't be mad at me. Y'all deleted that message. Y'all deleted that message, but I think it went on the screen, didn't it? Yeah, that message went on the screen. You know what I don't understand about these trolls, and I'm just about to. I'm not addressing that specific troll, but because y'all got that message out of here quick. Shout out to the mod. Shout out to the mod. But you know what I understand about trolls. Y'all be coming over here talking about I like dick and all that stuff like that's supposed to hurt my feelings. It's the truth. Is y'all dumb? Is y'all stupid? It's the truth. Okay, it's the truth. And maybe y'all be mad cause I ain't gonna go there. But girl, stop speaking the truth, honey. Yes, I do like Dig, what's the problem? Girl, that's the part that be so irritating to me. Because how in the world do you say something like that? Like, girl, okay, I do. What's tea? And we'll. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'll say something else. At first, I thought the divorce was going to be amicable, but it's shaping up to be nasty. But see, no rules. I actually think that it's gonna be real nasty. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna get real nasty, honestly. And Portia, you can't take that out on other people. Take it out on Simon. That's the man you married. That's the man you stole, and that's the man you married. I mean, I'm just saying. You want a Peter Whacker too? That's all I'm saying, baby. It ain't no like you ain't coming up here telling me, oh, you suck a dick and you so gay. You like dick in your booty. You like if you don't get your stupid ass out of here and shut up, I'll do it. And what you gonna do about it? Like, people weird. People are so weird. Like, girl, okay. Y'all know, them Scots, big silverback ass brother did the same shit. Okay. Came over to talk about it. Then they talking about, you like dick, you like this. Girl, you're not, like, who had to sit back and try to solve that puzzle? Like, who did? Because we didn't. I mean, just saying. Wasn't Simon hanging with NENE man last week? So Tracy, that's why I think that Porsha is mad. It's petty as hell, but I think that's why Portia's calling herself mad, because NENE and Numani, or whatever that man name is still kicking it with Simon, and Porsha don't like that. Because in the text messages, she said you're choosing a side. So the only thing to me would be, if you are choosing a side, that would mean that, you see what I'm saying? That they're still in communication. So that's what I got from that particular piece. But we did read the text messages between NENE and Porsha. Okay. And honey, Porsha ought to be ashamed of herself. I told y'all that. I told y'all that's the reason why she was mad, was because they still hanging out. Maybe NENE and Yonya double dated with Simon and his new woman. You know what? I wouldn't see NENE doing that unless I don't see NENE doing that. I don't. Not saying that she didn't do it. I don't see NENE doing that, but that could be it. But I don't see NENE with them. It looked like, oh man, did I miss where NENE was with them? No. Okay. In the text messages, Porsha says, hold on, I'm gonna grab the text messages again. Porsha says in those text messages, it just sounds like to me she's upset that they are still friends. Okay. It sounds like she's upset. And to me, that means grow the fuck up, girl. Grow up, Porsha. Grow your ass up. Just because you got a divorce, girl, don't mean I got to stop talking to everybody. Like, how old are we? Okay, so here are the text messages. NENE says, hey, Porsha, I hope you are doing well. I am shocked to hear that we have issues and you didn't want to work with me. Wow, just wow. We have double dated a few times, Vegas, Miami, and home, etc. It's sad to hear. We have hung out in Dubai and you were texting me about housewives. This is sad. And that had to have been recent. Just saying. We are black women that need to work, not stopping each other from working. Porsha responds. And Porsha says, yeah, all of that. And through all of this. And this is your first text? How? Who and how the fuck do you not even check on little sis enough? Said, you choose a side and I'm good with that. People weird AF. So then she also said, I've shown loyalty time to you. I've shown loyalty time and time. I've also shown concern and genuine love during all of your hardships, but I never get it back. It's cool though. When people move differently, so do I. NENE's response, which then gave me a little bit more clarity. NENE says, you are wrong in every way. You went extremely too far. Nothing you are saying is valid enough to go to a production company and say you do not want to work with NENE because we've had issues in the past. I gave you your space. I didn't want to invade your privacy. I didn't want to seem nosy. I wanted to wait until I saw you in person. I was excited about working with you. As far as Numani and Simon are concerned, they have their own relationship, and I have nothing to do with that. I only speak to Simon and keep on going. So it don't sound like they sat down and had no conversation with Simon and no new woman either. So again, and I probably am saying that man name wrong. Y'all know I don't get folk name right. Numani, whatever the hell his name is. I just feel like, again, just grow the hell up, Porsha. Because that's exactly what I said. Just grow the hell up. And everything ain't about Porsha damn Williams. Everything ain't about Porsha. Everything is not about Porsha. And Porsha, regardless, you put on the internet a week before you divorced this man that y'all was good in Dubai. So stop. Like, stop. To me, it just gives childish as hell, and it gives that you need to grow the hell up in real life. And we are literally just celebrating this man's birthday a few weeks ago. Then I look up on the internet and see that y'all now getting the divorce. You want me to stop everything that I'm doing in my tracks? Like, no, grow the hell up, Porsha. Grow up. Grow up. You mad about two men continuing a relationship, and because NENE is with you, Money, or whatever that man's name is, it's a problem? Porsha full of shit. Truth be told, NENE probably got her the part with production. that just I don't care how you look at it. It's some foul work, and believe me, it's gonna come back on you, Miss Porsha. Unless you can come out here and convince the people that this is not what we actually seeing, what we seeing is not real. Unless you can convince the people, I see you continuing to get drugged, because this is wrong. And how I know Porsha mentioned something in their past about housewives is the production company would have not needed to come as NENE if NENE had any issues with anybody else still on the cast. That's exactly how you know that Porsha went in there talking about her issues with NENE when NENE was a housewife. Why else would the production company say, well, do you have issues with Kim? Do you have issues with Marlo? Do you have issues with these other people? They're only asking that question based off of whatever Porsha told them. I'm going to say it again. And y'all might not like it, and I don't give a damn. Black women, y'all got to stick together. This shit is sad. It's sad, and I'm not saying that the black men is sticking together. I'm not. But we always say, protect the black women. We're always saying these things. Make things for black women happen. But black women not even supporting black women. This is sad. Again, the more that we get in time, it doesn't get any easier for black folks. It don't get any easier for black women. As a matter of fact, the shit gets harder. And y'all can't stand with each other. And again, I don't give a shit who don't like it. This the facts. There should definitely be more coming together than we are breaking apart. Like we don't got other shit going on in this world. This is foul all because you going through a divorce when you shouldn't have damn married the man to begin with anyway, Portia. I need to see more black women rallying around each other. But we keep saying protect black women. Are y'all protecting each other? Because snatching money from someone right up under them like this is cruel. And again, just because NENE fulfilled this particular obligation, we don't know if Kim Fields put in good wordings for NENE or what. We don't know what went on behind the scenes. But what I am saying is production companies talk just like your everyday corporate people talk. When we talk about references and we talk about those things, when we are talking about a scripted show, this is exactly what they do. And I don't give a shit about y'all leaving this chat. Y'all probably the ones going against your own. Yeah. No, folks don't want to stay and hear the truth. Like it ain't no way you can look at this and make this stuff okay. This is wrong on all levels that there is. It's wrong. And again, if we're gonna keep hollering protect the black women, I need the black women to start standing up for each other. Instead of y'all being in the comment section talking about folks trying to have a hate train on either one of these women. Porsha is dead wrong. And say it, because it's wrong. Just because y'all don't like NENE, y'all don't want to say it's wrong. That's some bullshit, bro. In one breath, y'all hollering NENE so broke. NENE so broke. NENE this, NENE that. And then when she got a job, you gonna snatch it from up under her? For real? But she so broke. Yeah, I am a little activated. I'm activated because what I hate to see in this world that we're in, I hate to see stuff like this. This ain't cool in no way. This is what we expect white people to do to us. Not our own people. What the hell are we doing all this fighting for? If we gonna do this to our own, what are we fighting for? No, they booked NENE. Yeah, no, Tracy. I totally disagree with that. That's not enough for them not to book NENE. Regardless, producers talk. Producers literally talk just like a corporate job talks. They know when they're gonna hire you. They know when they're gonna fire your ass, and they know if you come in, they got you coming in 4 rounds of interviews and know damn well they're not gonna hire you. Producers work the same way. So just by word of mouth, it could go around that Porsha has stated that NENE is hard to work with because of other issues or whatever it was. It ain't cool. You cannot do that. And like I said, I don't know who could have put a buzz in someone's ear behind the scenes, but somebody could have definitely said, "Hey, like, listen." So it's to me, it's not cool. It's just not cool. And that way of that process of thinking is why we're where we're at now. We gotta get out of that. Porsha is dead wrong. I listen again, as I've stated before. If these white people do it to us, but why are we doing it to us? Why are we doing it to our own people? They can keep doing it. And to be very clear, it's not that I dislike Porsha before this or anything like that. That's not the case. As a matter of fact, I had some sympathy and empathy for Porsha and what she was dealing with. But now, girl, I said, saying I don't want to work with NENE because her man supports my ex is not enough. Oh, okay, got you. That I agree with. That I definitely agree with that. Thank you for clearing that up, Tracy. The problem as I see it is twofold. P felt her friend wronged her for not calling, turns around and badmouths that friend knowing she's blackballed. Okay. I don't see where NENE was wrong for not calling her. They were just in Dubai 2 weeks, a week before the divorce. So I can understand. And I also made a point too. I made a point that Candy did not, she stated that she has not reached out to Porsha. And I use that as an example for the inconsistencies because you cannot be mad at one and not be mad at the other for not hitting you up if that's your true issue. If your true issue is people not hitting you up or you feeling supported during your divorce, you're going about it handling it the wrong way. And mind you, I can understand them not wanting to get into Portia's divorce business because who wants to get in somebody's business when your sister wearing your wedding ring all on Instagram live and all of that kind of stuff? You being petty. So people don't gotta be a part of your pettiness. I'm just being completely honest. People do not have to sit up and be a part of your pettiness because we friends or because we cool. Porsha out of line. And it's just no other way to look at it, in my opinion. Porsha is out of line. And until Porsha come up on this internet and have something to say, then better. They don't come knocking often. Thank you, Pacino Rules. What we see these people in everyday operations, but they have to work just as hard for roles as we do or as anybody else does. It don't just come easy because of who they are. Truthfully, the lack of phone is not just enough for what not a good enough excuse for what Porsha did. That was so uncalled for. I'm never team NENE, but people probably just wasn't sure if it was real. Can totally understand that. And I keep saying, if this is true, Porsha's foul. Porsha is wrong. And this is how you're not going to have people in your corner about your divorce. This what you just did. It gives people a reason to not support you. I'm just keeping it all the way 100. So don't be mad when the tables get to turning and you don't got nobody there at all. Don't get mad. And I'm not wishing that on her. But I'm just saying, if it happens, you cannot be mad. You want people to be there for your divorce, but are you there for your other friends? And clearly, you doing some what you did, some snake-like stuff. I ain't here for it. You were so quick to call Giovanna and all of them people's a snake. No, you moving like a snake if you did this. Snakegate 2. Snakegate Part 2. Snakegate was so damn irritating to me. Snakegate Part 2. Because that's exactly how you move. And you mad at NENE for keeping a relationship with them with Umani and Umani whatever her name is, child. But you know what I'm trying to say. I didn't agree with anything summing up what I heard that was messed up. Yeah, it was definitely messed up. All because you didn't receive a phone call? Porsha. I'm sorry, but it was just a different way to handle that. And like I said, even if the network said, hey, we don't want you in proximity to NENE, I still think you could have handled that better. And you really could have just summed it up as, I don't want to do the project. That's all you got to say. If the reason is because you got to deal with NBC Universal, say that. But to mess on somebody, it's just whack to me. Porsha is so petty. She don't want to make no money. Hell, you don't have to like me, but that's what I'm saying. How hard would it have been? Y'all just had a part. It wasn't like y'all were going to be casted forever. Y'all had a part. And let me say this. Let me go on the record and say this. And this is for who was just in my Twitter comment. Listen, if you don't like me, don't sit up and hang out with me and kick it with me like you like me and do no foul, foolish stuff like that. Because then when I call it out, you'll be mad, girl. Don't do that. That's the wrong thing you want to do. I advise don't none of y'all do that to a Capricorn, because a Capricorn don't never forget and they're going to get you back. Believe that. In my opinion, and y'all might be mad at me for saying this, and this ain't a part of no Porsha hate train, but in my humble opinion, Porsha, you I think you're gonna burn a lot of bridges with this divorce. Something just tells me you're gonna burn a whole lot of bridges with this divorce. Something just tells me that. You're already starting. You're already starting. You and NENE probably could have had a good time in person. And sometimes I'm with NENE. Sometimes I need to see what your reaction is in person to me checking up on you, or me asking you what's going on. I want to talk to you in person. Now, could NENE have communicated that? Absolutely. But that still don't give Porsha the right to do allegedly what she did. I hope that the production company considers rehiring NENE. Yeah, listen, NENE was able to complete the project. She was. But you saying Netflix, this ain't NENE's first time appearing on a Netflix series. If I'm not mistaken, I think her and Kenya and they all have kind of made stuff on the Netflix shows. But all the producers talk. So if you're saying that you're difficult, or that this woman is difficult to work with, that's gonna go around to everybody. And then when NENE name come up, Porsha says she was difficult to work with, honey. Porsha says she had some issues with her back in the past. Porsha Williams, yes. And that why, you see what I'm saying? Remember when Porsha came up with that lame excuse to not attend Shamia's wedding in Africa? Porsha is a problem in this. Oh, I forgot all about that. And Shamia supposed to be your good Judy. I remember that. Well, I had forgot till you just said it, but now I remember. Let me see. I'm going to be real clear. Wrong is wrong. Agreed. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. And like I said, I just feel like in this industry, people try very hard to keep great relationships with people, because at the end of the day, somebody else is signing your check. You know, at the end of the day, somebody else is signing your check. So you can't go around doing all this. And Porsha, like I said, you got your job over there, Housewives and stuff like that. You're over there working and going on, but you better hope. You just better hope and pray that all things are well. I'm just saying. Sit. Don't keep burning these bridges, honey. Now Porsha can't take it back. Because no, she can't take it back. It's too late, honey. It's too late. If she was gonna take it back, she should have took it back after she said it. It's too late now. You can't take none of that back. You said it. And you really double down on it in the text messages. You double down on it. Porsha doubled down on it. She literally said, yeah, all of that. All of that. So to me, if you didn't do it, you wouldn't have been saying all that. If Porsha didn't do that to NENE, she'd have texted NENE and said, girl, maybe there's a miscommunication with the production. That's not what I said. You know what I'm saying? She didn't do that. She doubled down. That's why people keep saying, well, we ain't heard Porsha's side of the story. Well, baby, these text messages to me sounds like Porsha doubled down on what she said. And she meant it. Porsha's thought process is like is childlike. Yep, that's why I said she need to grow up. She gives off spoiled brat tendencies. Yep. Porsha is wrong because she know damn well NENE hasn't been working like that. Yeah, that's my thing. Like you know what's going on with NENE, and I'm sure you and NENE have had conversations about that. That's the part that really get me. I know you and NENE done talked about this, done talked about her run on the Housewives and all of that kind of stuff. I know y'all done had them kind of conversations. So it is absolutely wrong to sit back and do what you did. It's wrong. It's wrong. Oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. But literally, y'all, that's what I had to come up here and talk to y'all about. Now, if something else come out and different news come out, then we'll definitely talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If Porsha come out and give her account to what went on, we'll talk about it. That's just what we're going to do. But I want to remind y'all, This was just in November, honey. Child, all I know is PORSHA. You better get it together, girl. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. You just better get it together. But yeah, if there's any updates, I'll let y'all know. But as of right now, PORSHA probably gonna sit over there and keep doing what she doing, child. I don't see PORSHA coming out and saying anything because it's exposed now. I'm just saying. So, you know, I just again, I don't know. I just want to see more black individuals and especially black women. I would love to see more black women really work hard to make things happen because y'all know how hard it is for black women out here. I'm taking the black men out of the picture. I'm talking about black women specifically. How many people have paved the way for us? And I get it. We have our own spats. We have our beefs. We have this. We have that. But at some point, y'all, we got to get to a place to where we're not okay with doing these types of things, where we're okay with supporting one another. I want to see more black women stick together. I do. I just do. Oh, thank you so much, AB. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, child, we got to do I got to do it for Miss Yvonne too. We got to do our bump, honey. Hold on. Let me get this bump together. Okay, come on, bump. Yes, let's get it. Hey. Hey, let's get it. Go. Hey. Thank you. Low key, it takes the pressure off her divorce storyline. Absolutely. And Omar, let me tell you this. Before I get off of here, let me tell you this. I feel like PORSHA is trying to figure out I think PORSHA's really trying to figure out what now she can give to the show. If you don't want to give your divorce issues with Simon to the show, what exactly are you going to give? No shade. We don't want to hear nothing about Lauren. We don't want to hear nothing about Miss Diane. No shade whatsoever. We want to know the mess going on with you and Simon. Okay? And from my understanding, Simon done begged the producers to film him. Allegedly. So, child, I don't know, PORSHA. I don't know if you gonna get away with this. I just do not know. Seem like to me, if Marlo fool around and come back as a friend of, I know that she said she ain't got no contract, but that don't mean that she can't get no friend of contract. Marlo and Kenya gonna tear your ass up, honey, and you know it. Okay. Now, again, we may be shocked. Maybe Kenya might come beat PORSHA's, cool with PORSHA. But we know Marlo ain't. That's the only reason why I say bring Gutter Snipe Marlo back. Just for PORSHA. I'm just saying. Because we want to know. We need to get these things out of you. You left the show, so we couldn't ask you about Simon and how you got up with Simon. And then now that you divorced Simon, you don't want us to ask shit about Simon. No. You'll be mad at me as your co-star. You be mad at me every time we sit down at a table. Now, PORSHA, how was you and Simon's divorce going after, 18 months of marriage, PORSHA? I'm just saying, I would chew you up. Because again, what y'all giving us, y'all like, we need to know. You put it out here and we need to know. And I also want to say this. You clearly want people to talk about it, or you or your team wouldn't have done an exclusive interview with People Magazine. We all know that when they say a close source, it's either them, it's either the star, or because I believe when it come to like Monique Samuels do all the talking. But they do have their agents and stuff, their managers and stuff that would speak up. But in this sense, ma'am, no. No, you be mad at me. And again, that's all I want to see Marlo come back for though, y'all. That's it. That's all. Okay. But live in that man's house, but he can't tell his side of the story. I agree with that. She don't want nobody to talk about Simon. And you want nobody to talk about Simon because you went on Watch What Happens Live and said God dropped that man in your lap. And I sure hate to tell you this, and I'm pretty sure some other people have told you this. I'm quite sure. But God ain't got nothing to do with you sleeping with that. I mean, not sleeping, but being with that married man. I don't know what y'all were doing. Really don't care. But I'm just saying you was with a married man. You went there dabbing that man in his own house, knowing all along what was going on. That's why I say it's certain things that Fallon said that I'm going to have to walk back. Because the very thing that Simon did to Fallon, he trying to do to Porsha. And Porsha, we just feel some type of way because, girl, you doing stuff like this right here. So it make people not feel no type of way about your divorce. Y'all understand where I'm going with that? Like, you can't expect for people to have sympathy and empathy for you when you going around doing shit like this. I'm just saying. Anywho, moving on. All right. So we are gearing up for tonight. Excuse me. I want y'all to show that again. We are gearing up for today. I'm going to have another video come out about the bishop. So in case if y'all do not know, there's a playlist on my YouTube where we talk about the bishop and it's old lives so we can key and have a good time. But what I'm doing is I'm tying all of these lives up because he consistently always talked about how innocent he was. And during his trial, we was going to see that he was innocent. Girl. Revisiting some of these. Yesterday we did 3 episodes. The last episode was when him and Tasha K got into. That's when Tasha K said, and I ain't calling that woman no bitch, but I'm gonna just say what Tasha K said. Tasha K was like, where's your bitch? He said, I don't know nothing about a bitch, but you may be one. This how y'all want the bishop to talk to y'all? Sorry, y'all, I've been doing too much talking. I had the hiccups. My bad. Okay. Whew. We going down. We taking a trip down memory lane. And this is a series again. I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be. I got so many lives from this man, but we gonna have a key. Okay. So y'all make sure that y'all keep y'all notifications on so y'all know. Okay. All right. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. So tonight is the night. Saturday night giggles with Jay Taylor and Chef Don Don. It'll be every Saturday here on YouTube, child. And the reason why we got to go late, I'm gonna keep on blaming it on Jay, honey. I'm gonna keep on blaming it on Jay why we gotta go live late. But no, I'm here for it. I'm like an old man, y'all. I've been going to bed early and looking stupid in the morning. But anyway, we will be live tonight. There will be some giveaways. Okay, there will be some fun. We just gonna have some good laughs, y'all. We might talk about some other things, but we mainly are wanting to giggle, have a good time. Can I say this to y'all too? Can I do I have y'all's attention? Can y'all put an ear emoji in the chat? Do I have y'all's attention? Cause I feel like I gotta say this. do I have y'all's attention? Can y'all put an ear emoji in the chat for me, please? Please. I just need to know y'all still here and y'all can hear me. Put an ear emoji or a thumbs up. Either or. Either or. Okay? A thumbs up or an ear emoji. I wanna say something. I wanna say something. NENE isn't the same NENE as seen on TV. I agree. She's been through a lot. I agree. AB, I think before you got in the chat, I was telling them, like, I feel like NENE has that new man. I always have grace on her because I understand when you lose a spouse, you go through a lot, and that grieving process is different for everybody. And that he may have just been that person to really help her. So I that's just how I feel about it. You know what I mean? And I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay. So y'all did what I asked. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so I want to be very clear. Tonight, y'all, we ain't talking nothing love and marriage Huntsville. Okay, we are taking a break. We want to key and have a good time outside of the show. Okay, so we not talking nothing love and marriage Huntsville. So I don't want to see no comments about, well, how you feel about this, Jay? How you feel about that, Jay? How you feel about this? How you feel about that? Because we just kind of want to be clear of that. We just want to have a conversation solely about other things that we're going to talk about tonight. Okay. There's no love and marriage Huntsville that's on topic tonight. None at all. Okay. So I want to be very clear that if y'all ask comments if y'all ask questions in the comment section that are geared toward love and marriage Huntsville, we will not be answering. Okay. And I say that's a respectful wish. It's just so respectful to do that, right? We're just solely asking you to just enjoy what we are bringing, and we try not to bring love and marriage Huntsville into it. Okay, y'all good with that? I don't really care if y'all ain't good with it. That's what's going to happen. But no, I did want to say that because we also have to keep in mind that not only does Jay do makeup for a male, but you know, he works with other people in the industry, so we have to be extremely careful about how we do certain things. I know y'all be here for the mess, and we're gonna talk about some messy stuff, but we're gonna leave Huntsville out of it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Quiet Storm 2.0, because you the only Coly said thank you too. Yes, listen, love it down to the ground, y'all. We're gonna have a good time. I promise y'all, we're gonna key, we're gonna laugh. Again, we're gonna do some giveaways. We're gonna have a good laugh, a good giggle. So y'all be back here tonight, 8:45 Central Time, 9:45 Eastern Time, and you'll never know who may stop by. All right, you just don't know who may stop by. With that being said, I sure hope to see y'all tonight. I sure hope to see y'all tonight. Yeah, we got to set them boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Got to let everybody know that's not how, you know, we just want to giggle and kiki about other things. That's it. And also too, we're going to definitely be supporting Sharnita of Sharnita's World. I don't know if you guys know, but Mel's production company has a new show called Sharnita's World. Now that we are going to discuss to kind of help bring more viewerships to the show. I actually like Sharnita. The show is everything. Except that therapist was getting on my nerves, kept interrupting Sharnita and her husband. I was like, child. So yeah, we'll be talking about that and some other things. So y'all be here, giveaways, all those good things. All right. All right. Yes, please be here with your wine, honey. Be here with your wine. I Natty say you good with it. Okay, perfect. Well, guess what? We'll see y'all tonight. Y'all get ready. Take your nap. Okay, take your nap. And y'all get ready for tonight. All right. Much love, y'all. And y'all have a great rest of your Saturday. And get out. Do something for yourself. Show yourself some self-love, some self-care. And do all those things. Yeah. I be telling y'all to do it like I be doing it. But anyway, y'all have a good one. No, it's not an after dark. It's not an after dark, Omar. But y'all have to know me and Jay's dynamic. We're like great together. So Just know y'all gonna have a treat. All right. See y'all later. Bye.